Sorry, Lee.
DJ Clen came out with a tweet and said, "Please don't shuffle my album. A-Reece spent over 4 hours sequencing it. Kalikupa, please, it slaps better in its original sequence. I thank you in advance." Well, I took up that challenge, of course, and I went on and I listened to the album track by track without shuffling it, just to get how A-Reece curated it, and also, of course, to get the review and get the message of the whole album. This is my short review of A-Reece's curated album, which is DJ Clen's album, titled Too Viral. Of course, I'm going to be using a criteria, right? Before I get to that, let's just start with the opening, bro. I think even the first Viral, because the first album was titled Viral. It was opened by J. Jordy. Even now, J. Jordy did justice, bro, on that opening. I think that song changes 3 times, if not 4 times. And it just sets the tone, because once you think the album is already started, he now switches again and says welcome, and you're like, this is a welcome, but I was already listening, right? And I think it set the tone, of course, of the vibe of the album, especially the last switch, because as I say, the song changes, the intro changes 3 times, but the last switch, it sets the tone, because that sound is what shows within the album as you go and listen to it. And it's difficult as a DJ, of course, because you're not an artist that will write the songs yourself, right? You get other artists, you send in beats, for example, and then you get other artists to write for you, right? And they have to try their best to get your message across, to write about their struggles, but now make them your struggles, right? Because now the album is about you. You need to guide them into writing more about your own struggles, so that your message as a DJ gets painted across and everybody is able to understand where you're coming from, right? And he did that, right? Hence, this album even has surprise features like Mosley. I didn't expect that one. Even Astrid Brown, bro. It's been a while ever since I've listened to a song by Astrid Brown, who is a female artist. Even Black Les is on this album. I was like, whoa. Even new kids, bro, like K-Rev has made guest appearances on so many tracks on the album, and he killed it for me. All right. I don't know why that is. I think maybe they have faith in him or they like him that much, but I like all his appearances on the album, and he killed it. And then when it comes to the sequencing, oh my, he did his thing with A-Reece, because as I said, you are able to follow through. Also with the sound, I don't know whether that was intentional or what, because it's, as I said, it's harder to compile an album for a DJ, because the sound has to sound the same, first of all, almost similar beats, and you have to also bag those artists that you're trying to get on to at least please try to get your point across as best as they can. Yes, they're rapping about their struggles, but they need to at least match it with your own struggle, right? So I feel like the sequencing was top notch. The album is not an extreme album. It's just a mid chilled album, right? For just chill vibes. It also got me thinking that maybe they listened to what X Global once said, because X Global once said, can you make music for the girlies, for the clubs? Girls need to dance. I think they listened to that because some of the songs are love songs, and some of the songs they have that feel to it, right? Maybe they listened, or maybe they just made music, right? So yeah, that's what I liked. Even the sequencing by A-Reece, the way he curated it, because it starts chill vibes, and then he put Summer 24, because that one for me is a standout track. Summer 24, and of course Tiffany Blue by because A-Reece is on that one with Mosley. Oh, and those songs, they follow each other. Those are like the standard songs, the hard hitting songs with hype and 808s. It's just the vibes, right? And he put them he put them close together because they follow each other. Then afterwards it's back to the chill vibes up until the album is done, right? So with the sequencing and trying to at least make the songs link, he did that precisely because, as I said, that's the hardest thing to do when you're compiling a project for a DJ, because you have to make sure you take all the tracks from these different artists and you try to make them work now for what you're trying to pass on, the message that you're trying to pass on. You have to try and make it work so that when I listen to it, I get that message, right? The first criteria, of course, is I've already given you my album overview of this album, because the themes and concept were consistent. It is titled Too Viral. He did say even in the intro that he told people that last year he was viral, this year he's too viral, next year is going to be still viral. I'm guessing then the next album is going to be still viral, right? Oh, also, one last thing. I like what they did because they brought in the game, almost everybody in the game, because Summer 24 is a hard hit, but all the other songs, they brought in the new kids and also the old gen into one, and they made a masterpiece, right? They made the masterpiece. The album does not have too much, for me, does not have too much repeat value, especially, not especially, but except for only two songs, which is Tiffany Blue and Summer 24, of course. The musical side of it, arrangement and composition, done for, bro. I like that because he, as I said, the sound, he was able to at least keep into one sound. It's not the same sound, but it's not far apart, right? It is not disconnected. The sound is not disconnected. It flows through. I think maybe that one they did it intentionally. I don't know how many producers they worked with, but with just that listen, I think they try their best to at least match it. And then they stick to, of course, the musical genre. They stick to hip hop, of course. The instrumentation was top notch. The lyricism is another criteria that I'm gonna use. Top notch, bro. I mean, Questel's verse on that one is just insane. Ginger Trill, bro. Not forgetting what Touchline did on the hook. I love that song, bro. You're gonna forgive me. Also, I like K Rev. He killed it, man, on multiple songs. Even with the one with King Kid, he came in hard. I like that one. So lyricism, top notch. I give them out of 10 because the depth and originality is there, bro. Even though people are writing from their perspective, but the originality and coherence of the lyrics, it is there. They were meaningful and they were clever and also poetic, of which I liked. And also the emotional impact of the album. How was it? The tone and atmosphere, right? Were you getting the same tone from the first track until the last one? Was it consistent? Were you able to be touched? Of course, because you have love songs there. You have songs that speak the intro. It's so personal, man. I think what DJ did on that intro is just, it can't be undone, bro. It's touching, right? Even a lot of tracks that come after that, like your Let Go and all other tracks. The consistency is also there, of course. And also, are there any weaker tracks with the consistency? I think there are no weaker tracks as such, but the tracks kept into the same vibe of the album. And also, the standard tracks for me is another criteria. I've already told you my standard tracks: Tiffany Blue and of course Summer 24. And also the pacing and flow, bro. How are the songs sequenced, right? Does the tracklist flow well from one song to the next? Of course it does. I've already said that. Even the flows of the artist, the way, bruh, Loading Over Pounds, what it did on is it Mosimula or something like that, it can never be undone, bro. The verses that Loading Over Pounds has been giving for features is insane, bruh. it is insane. So I like the flows from the album, the pacing and the flow from all the features that it did, right? And also innovation and creativity. Was there creativity on this one? Definitely there was creativity on this one from all the artists, right? They brought in their A game and they killed it. Yeah, man, it's not the greatest album, it's not the classic for me as of yet. Maybe if I give it more listens, but for now, it doesn't strike as much. And then the final rating, of course, or also recommendation, right? And also comparison with other albums that are out there. But in this case, I'm gonna compare it with the first viral album. For me, this one is better than the first one. The first one, yes, it was nice, but this one for me, he took it an upper level. He took it to the next level. I'm gonna use that album as comparison, but when I use other albums besides that one, there's some sort of dust, because when you compare other DJs, not even artists, other DJs who've released projects like Mesh Beats, because Mesh Beats is a DJ. Mesh Beats is just on another level, bro. Come on, bro. And also another thing that I wanted to comment on, I don't like this 18 tracks thing, bro. Please, artists out there, DJs out there, please, bro. 18 tracks. Give us 13, bro. Give us 13 going down, bro. Please. 18 tracks is just too much. That's another thing that makes people lose interest in listening to the whole album, bro. Please. Please cut down on that one. So yeah, man. Also DJ Slick's album. Okay, DJ Slick's one did not do it for me, but this one, compared to DJ Slick, I choose this one. Nice. So yeah, man, that's my rating of this album. For me, I will give it a 6 out of 10. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's not the greatest album, but it's a well crafted masterpiece. Hoping to get another listen, right, and then just give it more time and see where it takes me. But you tell me what you think, of course. Tell me your thoughts. Did you like the album? Did you not like the album? Please like this video, comment at the comment section below, and of course subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you for making this far. You are watching the coolest channel. It is this, it is that, it is A-Reece. Thank you for watching.